Hello everybody, I'm Wu Ching Long, and today I know I've been doing a lot of Digimon World Next Order playthrough stuff recently, but today I'm super busy, so I'm just doing a little quick video to explain. Digimon Linkz came out kind of at random yesterday, and so I'm just gonna take this video to go through and explain each of the menus and the mechanics. Basically what Digimon Linkz is it's a mobile game for Android and iOS devices. It is in Japanese, but there is no IP block. You either need to make a Japanese iOS account or download the APK and install it on your Android device. There are lots of guides on how to do that. I'll also not be going through the tutorial as I've already made an account and I can't reactivate it, or I don't want to make a new account to do that, but there will be a text with images for that if people get me those images. So first off, we're going to start with the main menu. Basically, this top thing right here, if you look at the arrow, is the cache. You can clear your cache here. The one right underneath it, this is to carry over your data from another device. You get a code in the game, and this is how you transfer between devices with your data. This is options. If you click on options, you can just adjust the BGM and sound effects. And the bottom right here is the this is the FAQ, or you can ask questions. It'll take you to an external website. So once you get in the game, you'll be in your Digifarm whenever this loads. Your coordinator or partner is Hina here. She's, gives you the tutorial and is just kind of like gives a face to the otherwise faceless app. Loading times can be pretty bad because the servers are in Japan and I am not. So this is your farm. When you start the game, you'll have two buildings. The first one right here, which is the house. The house determines how many Digimon you can have. If you click on it, you'll have three little options. This left one is information. It just gives you general information about the house, like that. This blue button is to close, green button is to upgrade. This is the same for basically every building that can be upgraded. The second one here is upgrade, so you don't have to go into that info screen if you want to upgrade it. If you click upgrade, again, the green button is yes, the blue button is close. And the right button is just the summary. So, you can see all the Digimon that are in the house. And you can also release Digimon with this button if you select one. Or rather, no, if you press this button, it will then say select some Digimon, and then you can select some, and if you press the red button down here in the corner, you will permanently get rid of them. I'm not going to do that, of course. The second building you start with is over here, and it's the lab. The lab doesn't upgrade. You can check its info. It just has a little description. The only button you have is to close. The second button is research. If you go here, you can put two ultimate level Digimon in these two slots and generate an egg for a cost. I don't have ultimate level Digimon yet, so I have not been able to test the mechanic. The last thing is the garden. The garden is where you evolve your baby 1 and baby 2 Digimon. Right now I have a Nyaromon in there. It just takes time, and then you come up here and click this evolve button once enough time has passed. Right now, over here it says I have 18 hours and 24 minutes. If you want to put Digimon in the garden, you press this little button in the corner, which is basically a summary. I don't have any other baby Digimon right now, but you could put them in here. And if you want to look at your Digimon without all the UI, you just press this little bottom left full screen button. Watch it hopping around. Whenever you want to go back to your farm on all the screens, you can click this little home button in the top right. Now, as for other facilities, I have them built, but I'll just show you them from the build page before going into them real quick. If you click right here in the bottom right, you can buy new facilities. The top left facility is a meat farm. It gives you free meat, which can be fed to Digimon for experience. To buy it, you just well, it's not going to let me buy it because I've clicked on it, but basically you'll get a confirmation if you want to buy it. There is a green button that is the purchase button, and the cost will be displayed. This is a storehouse it increases the max amount of meat you can store. It won't let you gather meat if you're at, max capacity. You start with a capacity of 50. Building it gives you a capacity of 100. Upgrading it, I assume, would increase it by 50 each. This is the dojo. You can do two special things here. I'll get into that a little later. It's pretty expensive. And this one in the right is the restaurant, which is probably the most important facility. When you build it, it completely restores all your stamina and increases it by 10. Upgrading it will increase it by an additional 10, and each time you upgrade it, you have to physically go tap it to upgrade it, and it increases your stamina by 10 and fully restores it. You can also buy decorations on the second tab in the bottom right, down here. There's just like rocks and fences, and some you don't unlock until you've reached, some of them require friend requirements, like these first 3 locked ones are, get 1 friend, get 3 friends, get 5 friends, get 10 friends. That seems to be all that friends do right now, but I'm sure, I don't know, I'm hoping they add more, or there is more to it. So as to what the buildings do, right now my meat farm has a meat symbol over it. If I tap it, eventually the server will register, and I got like 26 meat there. You can see your meat total here, 52 of 100. Money and your premium currency right there. That's really all there is to the farm. You have this little board, just a little decoration that you start with. As far as I can tell. I've tapped it a bunch, it doesn't do anything. This is the restaurant over here, but it's not upgraded, and I don't want to upgrade it right now because I'm at max stamina, and I'm saving to upgrade it. You can control when the upgrade completes by tapping on it, so that it'll completely restore my stamina if I'm like burning a lot of stamina and I want to play more. And then over here we have the dojo. If you go in the dojo, you have 3 options. You can see its info, which will just give you a little status page. Over here, you can transfer support skills. If you click here, basically what you can do in this is you choose a Digimon. They'll go up here. Like I'll choose Greymon. It'll show you what his down here. It'll tell you what his transferable skill is. And then you pick somebody who's max level, or actually, you pick another Digimon. You can't pick Digimon that are in your party. And you can see what skill they have here. Like Biyomon has for 3 rounds, your entire team's magic defense will be increased moderately. This will consume the Digimon though, so I haven't done it yet. And it will replace your support skill. I'll get into the skills when we go into the battle screen, but you can only have 1 support skill, and then you have your signature move for each Digimon. The other activity, or the other action you can take in the dojo is you can add a resistance to your Digimon. If you have 2 Digimon of the same type, which I don't, you would put them in this spot and this spot, and then you would pay some evolution materials, and they will randomly get an extra resistance. Now, if you don't like the resistance they got, you can do it again. It will overwrite the extra resistance with a new one randomly, and it consumes the duplicate Digimon. Other important menus are on the top left. You can get your reward. You can check the missions and get your rewards from the missions. Right now I have a mission to get. The mission, get a friend. You get 5 rainbow drops. You just, when this button's green, it means complete. So I got it. You just press the close button. It's cool. There's another tab that refreshes every day. It's the daily tab for missions. Most of them are feed your Digimon meat, do a couple quests, raise some meat, and then do them all, and you'll get some nice stuff. The other button is the present. When you complete missions or get rewards from doing things, you come here to the present screen. And when you're in the present screen, it'll give you a list of all the things that are waiting to be received. You can individually receive them by pressing this receive button right here, or this big red button at the bottom is receive them all at once. And then it goes, okay, you got these items. You just click close. Here you can see the history. If you press this green button, you can see the history of all the presents you've received in game. I just tried to click to close the window. Oh, you only get 5 more stamina per upgrade of the restaurant. It's only a straight 10 for the build. I haven't upgraded it yet, but just a small correction there. So in the bottom left you have your Digivice. It gives you a bunch of options, and I'm messing up the capture. There we go. In the top you have mealtime, or, you know, feeding. You have strengthening with the dumbbell. You have evolution with the Agumon and Greymon, and you have your party makeup. You can tap your Digivice again to hide it. I'm not going to go into them now because I'm going to show another menu real quick. This menu, if you tap this arrow in the corner here, brings up basically everything you have access to, including a lot of things that you don't get from the Digivice. So let's do mealtime first. So once you tap on it, you can select a Digimon. I'm raising a Seedramon right now because right now I'm in a fire area and I need a water Digimon to help me kill them because I'm literally doing like 10% of their health per hit. It's not pretty. Once you've selected it, you confirm your selection with this blue button down here, and then you basically just hit this plus over here to increase how much food, how much meat you want to give them. There's no limit. You can just give them as much as you want. I'm going to give them all 52. You get a preview how much stats he's going to get. And then you click this button that says give them the meat. So it's got to load all the stat changes. Over here in the bottom left, if you want to change which Digimon you're feeding, you can click this button, or you can just click this back arrow up here. So I fed him. I'm going to go back. Actually, I'm just going to go back here, open this menu. You can open the menu from anywhere. You don't have to go back to the farm. Strengthening is where you can select a Digimon, similar to feeding them, but then you may select other Digimon and you will get experience, but you will sacrifice those Digimon. So I'd get like a level and 3/4 if I was to sacrifice all these Digimon. I just have to press this blue button. I'm not going to press it though. And that's really all there is to the strengthening. Evolution. Evolution basically is just capping their stats, or capping their level, and then paying some money and using some items. It's just taking forever. The servers are pretty bugged right now. So I want to evolve Vmon. Even if you can't evolve them, you can look at their evolution requirements by doing this. You go down here, you confirm your selection. Now you can see all the Digimon you want to turn into. Arrow Vidramon, no thank you. Vidramon, yes please. Here are the items you need. These two right here. I don't have them. I don't know where to get them right now. There are daily events for Evo items, so I'm hoping those increase. You see he can go into Flamedramon and he can go into Magnamon. But no one knows how to get these medals right now. I'm assuming it's late game or special events. If you want to change which Digimon you're trying to evolve, you can press this button or press the back arrow. If you want to change the status, this button is on a lot of screens. You can just tap it to see their moves if they have any leader skills. Not all Digimon have leader skills. So party, creating your party. If you select this one, you will go to the party screen. You have your leader. If they have a leader skill, it will be active. I have Gargamon in the leader spot. Everyone gets more HP. I could have Greymon there. He gives everyone more attack when he's in the leader spot. Lepamon does not have any leader skills. You have multiple parties. You can swipe left and right. I have, like, there's 3 slots. They just fill in them all with the same party, and then, like, that you start with, and then you can change it. You can make your favorite if you want with this favorite party button. And whichever is your favorite party button is the or whichever one you set, like you see it changes color when I switch to a different party, is the one that will be your default party when you go on a quest. When you selected to change out the Digimon, you just tap one. You can tap another one. You can see what the stat difference would be. So I'd get more special defense, and I'd pretty much lose stats and everything else over in this window. You click this button to confirm the switch into your party. We're gonna skip over the battle and questing for now because I'll do that last. This you can also click the egg on the farm screen, but this button takes you to the capture, which is basically your gachapon, random box. I did a 10 pull, which is this button for 200 gems that I earned, and I only got rookies or child level Digimon, but they some people have gotten really good stuff. If you want to do a single pull, it's only 20 gems or 20 Digistones. And it has the same odds. There's nothing special about pulling 10 right now. If you click this button right here, you can get information about currently what's pullable through the premium pulling of a Digimon. So, you could get multiple of the same Digimon. Even if they are the same level of evolution, their rarity may differ. A bunch of disclaimers like these. You can also see the current draw rates. So here, a perfect level Digimon has a 1.5% chance. An adult has a 10.5% chance of being pulled, and a child Digimon has an 88% chance of being pulled. Digimon cannot fight if they are not at least at child level. This button up here will take you to the shop. The shop is not working right now to buy Digistones, though. Which is kind of weird. They have a micropay model, but you can't pay right now. In the bottom right, you have the link capture as opposed to the rare capture tab. This uses friend points, which right now you just gather by doing dailies and stuff. It costs 300 for one capture, 3,000 for 10 at a time. You only get baby Digimon, but just because they're babies doesn't mean they're useless. They will just take longer to raise up, but they can be just as strong as something you pull from the rare capture. The only thing the rare capture really has an advantage is you can get these ability medals that make a stat better than it otherwise would be from the rare capture. I have one on like an Elecmon for his special defense. And I believe those medals can be moved around, but I have not played with that mechanic yet. And that's really all there is right now to pulling Digimon. That's how you get Digimon. It's not one of those monster games where you grind monsters, then feed the monsters to the other monsters to level them. You do get levels from battling and from feeding them meat from your farm. Shop button doesn't work right now. Friend button. So, if you click on the friend tab, you get the friend menu. I have 2 friends. You can see when they last logged in, their name. You can set a little message in your profile tab, which I'll go to in a second. The middle tab down here, so this is your friend tab. The middle tab down here is requests you've sent that the other person has not accepted to be your friend yet. This tab is requests you have from friends that you need to accept. I have 2, so if I click on one of them, there are 3 options. You can see their profile. This is accept the friend request. This is deny the friend request. This is just close it without taking any action. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to accept the friend request. and then it'll go, are you really are you sure you want to accept this friend request? Blue selection is no, green one is yes. Loading. Alright, I'll accept the other one later. Sorry, K-Hearts. So the next button after friend, going left to right, top to bottom, is the Encyclopedia. Here you can see all the Digimon you've collected, and you can also see the total number of Digimon in the game, because it will give you a number out of a number. So, yeah, I have 22 out of 240 Digimon that I've acquired at some point. Next button is Help. If you tap it, you can review. Basically, this is a game in general. This is farm, about the farm. This is about questing. This is about battling. This is about facilities. This is about your Digivice. This is about doing captures to, buy Digimon with the in-game currency. The Digistone shop and other. And in other, yeah, it's just got stuff about how to add friends, blah, 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 blah. Basically all the stuff I'm going through right now. This is a reference for that. Probably doesn't help you much if you can't read Japanese. Settings is the same as what I did on the front screen. It's just what do you, BGM and sound effects. And you can, this is where you can customize your push notifications on iOS anyways. I don't know how it works on Android. This, you'll see this when you log in for the first time in a day, this window, but this is the announcements window. So the latest, I haven't looked at all these, so it says I have new announcements, but these are older announcements. The latest one was, we had emergency. Here's a gift for, as an apology for the emergency server maintenance that happened earlier this morning. Pretty self-explanatory. I guess, actually, I'll go back real quick. There's another tab. It's the event tab in the middle down here. Right now, there's a 1.5 times experience when you quest, because the game just launched. And then these are like management, administrative announcements. The left tab will just show you all the announcements. Now down here is your profile button. So here you can see your friend code or your user code to give other people to be your friend. You can also copy it by pressing this button. Your username, and you can write a comment. If you click the bottom right button down here that I just pressed, it's the block summary. I don't know what it does. There's nothing in there right now. Again, here's the full screen button again if you want to just see their Digimon. It's model. And the last button is Other. So in the Other button, you get access to, you can reset your data. You can, here, this button is important. This is if you ever want to transfer to another device, you tap this button and you can press this green button here to generate a code that you would then enter on your other device in the application from the start screen. This takes you to the official site. This again is to the Q&A and suggestions. This is the terms of service, etc. So let's go back to the farm now. So this big button in the bottom right is, explore or quest, basically. Tap it, you get a list. Here's all the places I have been to. I cannot progress because I'm getting my butt kicked by this current fire area. So let's go to this. This still really fairly hard, but easy for me to kill because I have a fire attack. Grass area. You'll get Digistones the first time you beat a mission. So click on it. You get a little some story. You get to see the boss Digimon. You get to see the potential drops. If you tap the boss Digimon, you can see what he's weak to. So in this case, the blue is what he's bad against, and the red is what he's good at resisting against. But when you're attacking, red is good for you and blue is bad. You can also see his element, what evolution level he is. So you click this green battle button when you're ready to fight. You can change your team, and you get a little reference to what he's weak to here. And click battle start in the bottom right. Game loads, enemies going first because Stingmon's really fast. Alright, so here's the menu. You have three main actions. You can press attack. If you tap it, it will then go to the targeting mode. You can just tap on the enemy Digimon, the one you want to attack, and then you would click the button again to execute that action. I don't want to do that right now, so here is my my support skill. You can tap that, you'll go into the targeting mode. The support skills can have a variety of actions. You can hold it down to get details. It has a power of 200, accuracy of 90%, an electric element single target physical attack, nano machine break 3, and this one down here is your Digimon's unique skill. So Lepamon has Dandan Letsu Kugiri. It's an elementalist, single target, multiple attack physical damage. And you just pick one of those and you do it. Up here you can set it to auto battle or double the speed of combat. In the menu, you can see what rarity of items you've gotten, how much experience you've earned, how much money you've earned. You can retire, or you can open the help menu. And that's really all there is to do in battle. So I'll just go through this battle real quick. So I can one-shot the things here, but they also hurt me a lot. I'm going to go at double speed, because otherwise the fight will take quite a while. See this red circle and the arrow going up, that's pointing up, and it has kanji that says effective. That means I will do a this element is super effective against this Digimon because Leomon is a nature type, and nature types are generally weak to fire. The attack, he dies. It's basically a battle of glass cannons. I guess I'm not that glass though. And let's see here. You get the green bar underneath your Digimon is AP. Each special action has an AP cost. One recovers every turn. If you land a critical, whether it's with a regular attack or a skill, you will recover 2 AP instead. If you don't have enough AP to use the attacks, you'll get a little there will be a little like message over the attack saying you do not have the enough AP to use this attack. Oh, I got a rare. For this area anyways. There's usually 3, so far I've only seen 3 wave quests, basically. You get a boss, it's usually a little stronger. You see here it says this little message, AP Fusoku, is you just don't have enough AP. So in that case, all I can do is press attack. I'm going to try and kill the boss before he gets an attack off. Probably won't. And actually, I don't have any special attacks, so I probably can't kill anything because I burned all my AP to kill everything before I took any damage. Yeah, Greymon's almost dead because they're glass cannons in this area. For sure. The enemies also have AP, so you can kind of predict when there's a potential for them to throw out one of their stronger attacks. Oh, another yellow rarity drop. Alright. So you win, and then there is the battle results screen. Tap after the battle's over. It pulls all the data. You see how much XP you get, how much basically money, klasta is this game's currency. Oh, okay, so this happened. Every time you battle, your leader Digimon will get will get 3 friendship points, and the other 2 Digimon will each get 1. When it hits a certain level of friendship, you will get a stat boost. That's what just happened for Greymon here. He hit 30 friendship, so I got some stats. That's cool. Here are the items you got. I got 3 of the like this is the most common tier of evolution items. This is the 1 step up. I got 3 of them, and I got some bonus EXP as an item. These guys are all at level 30, which is the max level for an adult level Digimon. And then that's it. That's it for the battle. After the battle, you get a screen that will ask you, do you want to return to the farm, which is this button? Do you want to do this quest again? Or do you want to go to the next quest, which I'll tap that one. It'll take me back to the questing select screen. And there's one last thing in the quest screen. In addition to the main like progression through the quests, there's, like most mobile games, events. Right now, all there is a daily event. Yesterday, it was for wood evolution materials. This day, it is for lightning element evolution materials. I cleared these 2. I could probably clear this one, but I just have to play it smart. But basically, yeah, this is the tab where you'll find events, and that is basically it for the game in its current state. You can always come by my channel at twitch.tv/wuchinglong to ask me questions, or hit me up at Twitter, Reddit, Digimon Discord channel. I try to be in the community fairly aggressively as of late. So thanks for watching, and bye.